Welcome back. In this session, let us learn about how we can use the control statements to check whether the given number is an even or odd. Let's get started. Before we enter in, let me give you what is the syntax for if-else statement. The syntax for the if-else statement is given like this. If the test condition or expression. If the condition is true, then it executes the statements written inside this if block. If the condition is false, then it will skip this particular block and directly go to the else part. Now, let us try to use it to verify whether a given number is an even or odd. So let me declare one variable and then let me initialize that variable with some value. The condition to verify whether the given number is even or odd. First, we will divide that number with 2. If the remainder is 0, then the given number can be concluded like an even number, otherwise it is an odd number. Now, to check what is a remainder, we have an arithmetic operator called as an modulo division operator, which is denoted by using the character percentage. Now let us apply that percentage and then try to figure out after dividing with 2 what is the remainder of A. This is going to calculate what is the remainder after dividing the given number A with 2. And then now we are supposed to frame one condition. The condition is if the remainder is equal to 0, then we can conclude that the given number is an even number. To check that condition, we'll be writing down the if. And now inside this if statement, since this condition is satisfied, the number can be displayed like an even number. So I am going to print if the remainder is not equal to 0, then we are supposed to display that with odd number. So hence I will be writing down the else block. Now let us save this program and then try to verify whether our code is working properly or not. Since we initialize the value of a with 35, we are expecting the output to be an odd number. In order to execute that, we are supposed to compile the program java c event check.java. After successful compilation, we are supposed to execute this java space event check. Now we got that output. The given number is an odd number. In this application, we initialize a value for 35. Now let us develop this application uh, by including the reading statement. Instead of initializing the value, let us try to read the value into A from the user input. If we want to read the value into A from the user input, then we are supposed to use one class. We are supposed to import the scanner class into this program. Now we are supposed to create one object for this scanner class. This line of the code is going to create an object for the scanner class. Further, this can be used to read any input from the keyboard. Now, instead of initializing the value 35 to A, now let us display a message to enter some value and then read that value into A. To display any message, we will be using system.out.println. And now let us read whatever the value that we are reading from the keyboard into A. In order to read that, we have one method called as an next int. This is going to read the next integer value and then stores that next integer value into A. After this particular statement, now it is going to verify after dividing the whatever the red number with 2, what is the remainder value. Based on this, if it is matching with 0, then it will display as even, otherwise it will display as odd. Let us now verify whether our code is working properly or not. Since the compilation is successful, now it is ready for the execution. It is asking us to enter some value to verify. Let me give an even number 56. We are expecting output as an even number. Let us run one more time and check whether it is working for the odd numbers also. Yes, it is working for both even number as well as an odd number. Some important points to remember here. Always the condition that you mention inside this if statement should be a Boolean expression. When there are two mutually exclusive possibilities in the outputs, then it is recommended to use the control statement if else. In this case, a given number can be either even or odd. Some other examples which will fall under this category: by reading a number, whether the given number is a positive number or a negative number. Similarly, one more, whether by reading to the total marks, whether a student is pass or fail. So in all these cases, we will be having only two mutually exclusive outcomes. That means if a student is fail, he will be never be into the pass category. So in such cases, we always prefer to use if-else control statement. Once the if statement condition fails, automatically control will be shift to the else block. One more important point, we can rewrite the same if-else statement with two if statements. But the problem with that, if even the first condition successful, we are supposed to verify the second condition if we write the simple if statement. Hence, it results in increasing computational overhead. Hence, we prefer when we are having the mutually exclusive outcomes in our application, then we prefer to use an if-else statement. That's all for this session, guys. Thank you and have a great day.